Hey, I hope everybody's doing great. So I'm trying to get acclimated to my new start times, which are like 10 or 10:30 every day. And I want to start this series so that every day I can build on what I taught the day before. And for this particular series, because of making money is instrumental to the success of your business. For this particular series, we're going to be talking about the deadly sins of profit. And what is it that makes your business more or less profitable? And to me, there are 10 deadly sins. Hey, cousin Rosemary. Hey, Regina. There are 10 deadly sins that can keep your business less than profitable. So if you're somebody that wants to make more money, or if you're somebody that wants to have the financial freedom to leave your job, hey, D. Morris, then I need you to make sure you tune into this series every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. So let's talk about the first deadly sin of marketing, of profit. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And sin number one is not always having something for sale. Did y'all catch that? You should always, let me go hit over here on this clubhouse scene. You should always, as a business owner, have something for sale. If you don't always have something for sale, you got to ask yourself, am I really a business? Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Let me get this clubhouse right. I appreciate that. Hey, good morning, Goddess Flow. How are you? So, number one, and thank you guys for sharing the broadcast. So, number one, you have to remind yourself that you are a business. So, let's talk about that. And let's compare yourself to businesses that make money. Does Walmart, hey, Pamela, I'm back. Does Walmart ever open their doors and not have something for sale? Have you ever gone in Walmart and there's like nothing on the shelves? Absolutely not. Have you ever gone into Target? Have you ever pulled up to McDonald's and they said, no, we don't have any food? Starbucks, no, we don't have any coffee. KFC, no, we don't have any chicken. Have you ever went to the Nike store and they don't have no shoes? Hey, CC. So as a business owner, how can you call yourself a business owner if every day, 365 days of the year, you don't have something for sale? I'm just being honest. Let me get this room right on Clubhouse. I'm going to get it right. And more importantly, let me tell you what I see people doing. Hey, Norris, I ain't seen you in a minute. Let me tell you what I see a lot of business owners doing. Either they don't have anything for sale, or they are afraid to open their mouths and ask for the sale, which is just as deadly to me. Why would you spend all of that time creating products and services and then be afraid to open your mouth and ask somebody to buy your stuff? When you're watching television, somebody is always promoting to you. When you're listening to the radio, there's always commercials. I don't care where you go or what you do, even down to the bathroom stall at a lot of establishments have advertisements on the wall. So you're always being marketed to. So ask yourself the question that if I'm always being marketed to, what's wrong with me marketing? And the answer to that is you have to make the switch from being a consumer to being a producer. Because as a producer, I don't care whether you want my stuff or not. Somebody somewhere, hey Sharon, wants my stuff. As a producer, I know that if I don't open my mouth and offer products and services, I'm not going to stay in business very long. As a producer, I know that it is up to me to convince people that they need my products and services. And as a producer, I cannot allow, good morning, Leslie, my emotions to keep me from making money. As a producer, I've got to have a bottom line, and this is number 5, as to where my daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly money is coming from. And if I don't know that, then am I really a business? See, this 10 deadly sins of profit are things that you need to know regardless as to where you are in your business. If you're not creating and you're not promoting and you're not marketing and you're not selling, you're not going to make any money. And that's the truth. It's hard to hear. It's hard to come to grips with. But as I talked about it this morning, when we talked about Proverbs versus procrastination, at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work, how can you expect the reward? And if you want to leave a 40-hour-a-week job, how can you do that if you refuse to work your business for 40 hours? So some of that says, I got to just be honest about what I really want. I've got to be honest about how I really want to live my life. And that was a wake-up call for me. I was sitting around. I was sad about my mom. I stopped being productive. Hey, Michonne. I stopped promoting. I stopped marketing. I stopped looking for clients. And I sat down. And as I sat down, my profits went what? They went down. And as I sat down, my engagement with my audience went what? It went down. And so it made me realize a few things. Number one, it made me realize that I've got to automate my marketing. I'm human. I'm human. I get tired. And yeah, I had a good run. You know, we went 10 years straight, made millions of dollars. But guess what? I'm human. Over 6,000 live stream videos. I'm human. I get tired. I get burnt out. I get stressed. And as a human, sometimes I just don't want to do what I'm doing. And you know what, Lamorla, you're absolutely right. Self-care comes first. But as a business owner, let's just keep it real now. As a business owner, I must automate my marketing. There's no such thing as time off. Because if you don't automate your marketing, when you take time off, your money does too. I just need somebody to say amen. See, I'm going to keep it real about women and money. And a matter of fact, you want to download, I have a book called The 7 Lies They Tell About Women and Money. If you go to bit.ly/blackgirlbag, you can grab a copy for free. But the truth of the matter is that if I don't automate my marketing as a business owner, when I take a break, my money takes a break too. So you hear people talking about self-care. Great, wonderful. Where's your automation? You hear people talking about put yourself first. Great, wonderful. Where's your automation? Because when you work the job, you had quote unquote vacation days. You had quote unquote sick days. As an entrepreneur, you don't have no sick days. Your automation is your sick days. Your automation is your vacation time. Come on now. So we've got to tell ourselves the truth about our next level. And your next level requires automation. Because as a business owner, you're only as good as your sustainability. You're only as good as your perseverance. And as a superwoman, I had to tell myself the truth. I do have things that get me down. I do have a kryptonite. And we're all superwomen, and every single one of us. And if you haven't shared this broadcast, make sure you share, because I want women to know every single one of us has a kryptonite. So you must have some type of automation in place so that when you can't move forward, when you don't want to move forward, when you're tired of moving forward, then guess what happens? You have something in place that continues to bring clients in. You have something in place that continues to give your brand exposure. You have things in place that continues to make you money. And it's not just mandatory for now. Every single one of you need to have some type of successor plan for your business. If tomorrow comes and you can't work your business not one more day, what is your plan? And unfortunately, most people don't have that. We're so afraid of emergencies. We're so afraid of our own mortality that we live for today. And we never ask ourselves, what happens tomorrow if I can't make that body butter? What happens tomorrow if I can't make that soap, that skincare product? What happens tomorrow if I can't coach? If I can't run my salon? And you've got to ask yourself those questions. And that's a deadly sin of profit. So I just want to repeat what we talked about today, because we're going to be going over these 10 deadly sins over the next 10 days at 10 o'clock, because it's critical that we understand what really impacts our bottom line. And part of that impact is not being a business. We say we're a business, but are we living those attributes that really make us a business? Do we, number one, always have something for sale? Do we, number two, conduct ourselves like big businesses? Do we, number three, ask for the sale? Are we afraid to open our mouths and ask for business? Have we made the switch? Have we made that switch from being a consumer to being a producer? Meaning you make time to run out and buy everything. Are you making time to run out and make sure people are buying your products and services? And last but not least, do you have a plan on paper for your profits on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis? I'm going to be hosting the first of its kind post-COVID profit planning and marketing planning retreat in Vegas, bit.ly/Vegas Profit Lab, LAB, in July. And I encourage you, if you haven't already made a plan for your profit for the rest of the year, meet us in Vegas. Sit down with us in person and let us show you what it really takes to understand where your money is coming from on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. It is critical to the success of your business. First of all, it's critical to the success of your business. Second of all, you probably want to get out of the house anyway. So Vegas is a great trip. Also, we're going to be staying at the Green Valley Ranch, which is a 5-diamond resort. And it will shift your life about wealth in a way your life hasn't been shifted before. From the word say go, when you walk in, you're going to be surrounded by money. It looks like money. It smells like money. And it reminds you that you are capable and worthy of millions. You just, like we talked about this morning at 6, you just got to free your mind, because your procrastination and lack of self-worth and low confidence, all of those are mental barriers. But when it comes down to your profit don't care. All your profit know is that, like they say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. When it comes to profit, the more people you get in front of, the more money you generate, period. Profit doesn't care about your skin tone, how tall you are, how much you weigh. Profit does not care about any of those things. All profit cares about is, will you look for me every day? Will you get out there and ask for me on a consistent basis? Will you understand me enough to know what makes people say yes and no to what I'm offering? That's all profit cares about. And if you're willing to answer yes to those questions, then you would have just passed the first deadly sin of profit, which is, do you have something for sale every day? As a business owner, are you in pursuit of me every day? So guys, don't forget, we're going to be putting your paper on paper in Vegas, bit.ly/Vegas Profit Lab. Go to that link to learn more. And I'll be back tomorrow at 10 with your next deadly sin of profits. Thank you guys. Have a great morning.